The RSA conference was held from May 6 to 9 at Moscone Center in San Francisco in the USA. It is the world's leading cybersecurity conference and exposition. This year's event attracted over 41,000 attendees, 650 speakers, 600 exhibitors, and 400 members of the media. Welcome to VAR India News Hour. We are living in an era of rapidly advancing cyber threats, where adversaries are using sophisticated tools like deep learning models, neural networks, and generative AI to launch damaging attacks. Combating these threats is a team sport, and RSA Conference is the premier event where players gather to understand the game and develop strategies to win it. There were various players into cybersecurity, including Cisco, Google, SentinelOne, Palo Alto Networks, Bees, and CrowdStrike, who have unveiled their latest innovations. In its 33rd year of convening the world's top cybersecurity, government and business leaders to learn, dissect current and future trends, and strategize on best practices to tackle the threats of today and tomorrow. There were hundreds of companies who showcased their products and services this week at the 2024 RSAC. Key highlights of the conference includes RSAC Innovation Sandbox, Executive Programs, RSAC Sandbox, RSAC Launchpad, Inclusive Security, RSAC College Day. RSAC brings the cybersecurity industry together and empowers the collective we to stand against cyber threats around the world. RSAC is the ultimate marketplace for the latest technologies and hands-on educational opportunities that help industry professionals discover how to make their companies more secure while showcasing the most enterprising, influential, and thought-provoking thinkers and leaders in cybersecurity today. The culmination of RSAC with a positive and impactful note suggests that attendees likely gained valuable insights, forged new connections, and left with a renewed sense of purpose in their efforts to safeguard digital assets and infrastructure. It's a testament to the resilience and adaptability of the cybersecurity community in the face of ever-evolving challenges. Going forward, we look forward to embracing the incredible power of the cybersecurity community and its collective ability to transform the impossible to possible. Together, we are hoping to create a safer and a more connected world. Let's look into today's headlines. Dell confirms a data breach that compromised consumer information. Dell Technologies declared that customer names and addresses were compromised in a data breach. Dell platform that held restricted consumer purchase data was compromised. Customers were comforted by the corporation, which said that just names and physical addresses were accessed and that private information like email addresses and payment details was not included. The total number of impacted clients is still unknown. Reddit announces public content policy to safeguard user privacy. In an effort to protect user privacy, Reddit has implemented a public content policy to control the commercial use of platform data. The trend towards data licensing for income creation was underlined by CEO Steve Huffman. This action, which coincides with Reddit's recent IPO, makes it clear that it's a revelation of an already existing policy by requiring agreements from companies in order to access Reddit's data. Nintendo ends social sharing and breaks relations with X. With effect from June 10, 2024, Nintendo has announced that it would no longer integrate X, previously Twitter, into its Switch system. This choice was made after Xbox and PlayStation made comparable actions. Users of Switch are no longer able to directly friend people on social media or submit screenshots. Facebook integration is still available, but it may also be discontinued. Rising API charges have been speculated as a possible cause. Song generating model revealed by voice AI startup ElevenLabs. A voice AI company called ElevenLabs has released a teaser for a new model that can create music in response to human commands. The company, which was founded by former employees of Palantir and Google, wants to leverage social media platforms to highlight their breakthrough by enabling users to turn ideas into musical compositions. This is similar to Microsoft's approach with Copilot, where users can create customized music using the Suno plugin. Motorola releases the Moto Buds and Moto Buds Plus in India. Motorola has introduced the Moto Buds and Moto Buds Plus TWS in India as part of its expansion into the wearable market. Motorola and Bose work together to optimize the sound, ANC and EQ settings of the Moto Buds Plus. For lossless music, the Moto Buds Plus have two dynamic drivers, 11mm and 6mm. It has a 38-hour case battery backup in addition to up to 8 hours of playback without ANC on a single charge. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to VAR India magazine. You can download the VAR India app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for more news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.